So in this video, I will be talking about the supply chain strategy of a Japanese apparel brand, UNIQLO. So Fast Retailing Corporation Limited is a Japanese holding company that owns fashion brands such as UNIQLO, GU, and Theo. Its sales volume is the world's third largest, next to Inditex with its Zara brand and H&M. Their net sales in the year 2018 was 230 billion yen. Fast retailing has experienced rapid growth since 2000. In particular, its growth has been driven by the domestic and international sale of UNIQLO brand, which has over 80% of the company's total sales. UNIQLO is an SPA, that is specialty retailer of private label apparel, that controls the entire cloth making process from design through manufacturing to retail. It offers high quality casual wear at a reasonable price and products that other companies are unable to offer. It was opened in 1984 in Japan, and in 1998 the opening of UNIQLO stores in urban locations and a large campaign for fleecy products. Their products were offered at a significantly lower price, and as a result, 2 million units were sold in the 1999. Because its fleecy products were such a mega hit, UNIQLO needed to procure a large amount of its main material, polyester spondine. UNIQLO needed to procure a large amount of its main material, polyester spondine. So it selected Toray as a supplier because its raw material was the best in the world. The first products were launched in October 2000. After that, UNIQLO and Toray developed new products, one after another, including heat tech items and bra top. Heat tech products, that is heat generating clothing, was one of the products jointly developed by UNIQLO, bra top, ultralight down, and airism, which was a spring or summer innerwear for men and women. In March 2006, they first reached an agreement to develop a strategic partnership. They jointly set up a project called as Next Generation Material Development Project, in which Toray supplied $1.8 billion of material to UNIQLO over 5 years. The deal was focused on improving and developing new material, like a microacrylic fiber. The first joint creation was stylish white into December 2007 for UNIQLO's customer requirement, which was developed by Toray's technology for a white swimsuit that was opaque. So after a first successful 5-year plan, both companies collaborated again for a second-year plan. And in the new deal, a flexible production facility in Bangladesh that integrated knitting, dyeing, and sewing of UNIQLO products. So Toray gave more authority and budget to the core department, and the department was constantly coordinating with UNIQLO's merchandiser and marketers. This resulted in a huge transaction of about 800 billion, which were significantly higher than the target. So in 2015, their third stage of strategic partnership for the next 5 years. It was focused on strengthening and optimizing the process. The use of IoT was enabled in achieving reduction in production lead times. So this was focused to develop and manufacture products to meet the changing demands and trends of the consumer. So we learn from this partnership that their relationship is completely different from an arm's length one, where the seller and buyer conduct transaction in the market, the short-term view. The relationship is more of a collaboration or partnership with the same benefits as a joint venture and a vertical integration to various initiatives. It can be regarded as a type 3, a so-called virtual corporation, where the trading partner is viewed as an extension of their own firm. So mutual trust is a characteristic of this collaboration, and high interdependence, open communication, information sharing, and work process integration, and manufacturing based on real-time information, dedicated production facility, and creation of inter-company teams like the core department and compatible codes. The disadvantages of these exclusive relationship were bargaining power is weakened, there is an increased supplier risk in an unexpected situation, and more difficult to access new technology.